Join us on this week's WRRAP podcast, where we'll discuss all of last weekend's rugby from a Welsh point of view, look forward to the England game, and then have a little think about who's moving, going where. Let me do that again, gents, because that was shit. Join us on this week's WRRAP podcast, where we'll have a look back at fucking hell, boys.
You just want to do it at the end when you actually know what we've talked about.
You are?
Do it at the end when you've worked out what we've actually talked about.
Yeah, I do mine separately. I do the pod first, then I do my intro.
Yeah. I'll do it at the end.
Lee knows how many takes I do for the Cardiff ones. There's just like 20-second videos of you just saying fuck bollocks.
Harley's best one was, welcome to Cardiff. Oh, shit.
Used to get tongue tied though. I've done it a few times.
I said, if you had the space, I think you'd have done a compilation of them by now.
Martins are quite good. Right, here we go. Yeah. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the WRRAP podcast with me, Lee G. Joining me, as always, is the usual combination of Nick, Harley, and Jamie. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So we were kind of hoping, well, we weren't hoping, but we said first thing this morning it was a bit of a quiet day for News Desk, Jamie. I was thinking, trying to think about who'd moved and all that kind of stuff and racking my brains. And you waved your magic fairy wand and away she comes. So, News Desk, all yours, mate.
Yes, plenty of news to get through this week. So starting with Wales then. Wales has suffered a double injury blow ahead of the England game. So wingers Tom Rogers and Josh Adams are out, and they've been released from the squad due to injuries. So Rogers suffered a fractured thumb during the Scotland defeat and was forced off after just 10 minutes. Adams, meanwhile, he sustained a hamstring injury in training, so he's gone back to Cardiff Rugby for rehab. So it looks like Josh Hathaway is the likely option to replace Rogers, and is actually in the Wales squad, which I think a lot of people, when I say people, I mean people on Facebook, are forgetting. You know, everyone is saying, oh, call up Rio Dyer, call up Cam Winnett, call up, all these guys. It's like, no, we do have Josh Hathaway in the squad. So, he looks like he's going to be the next cab off the rank, so to speak. So, big news ahead of the England game. And then some signing news then. So Cardiff have officially announced the signing of Ioan Lloyd from the Scarlets. We all know this was a done deal, but it has been officially announced today. Interestingly, on Cardiff's website, it does say that he will compete with Callum Sheedy for the number 10 jersey while providing cover across the back line with the ability to play centre, wing and fullback. So it does look like he is being brought in as a 10, but obviously if they need him to, he will cover other positions. So I don't know if Leo, you got anything to say on that? I mean, we have discussed it before, I know, but now it's officially done. Any words?
Cardiff are never going 5-3 split again. In fact, I think we might see a 7-1 at some point next season if we can sign some tight 5 forwards, which is what we really need. There's no point putting 5 back rowers on the bench. Although,
for me, he's a lovely little runner and all of that kind of stuff. It's frustrating. It's just some of the options that he takes are just frustrating. There were moments where his kicking game really starting to improve and he was putting it into the corners and you thought, yeah, do you know what, this is it, here we go, sort of thing, and there'd be a great competition between him and Costello. But as soon as Costello came back fit, even when Costello came back fit, Ioan Lloyd was still getting the shirt ahead of him, but he just didn't seem to want it. He just went back into, we'll run everything. And I think the last game we played, he kicked the ball 4 times from hand in 80 minutes. So, I think Scarlet supporters have... there'll be some that will miss him, not a great amount. So, hope he does better at Cardiff than he has done for the Scarlets so far.
I think it'll help as well that Jockey's actually a fly half, and so he actually knows how to coach a fly half. Whereas I think this, some of the criticism that he's levelled at Dwayne Peel over the time is that Scarlets have had 2 very young 10s, and they're in there to sort of mould them and know how to improve their game. Whereas they've basically got to try and learn off each other, and Also, I don't think Scarlett's game plan works really well for Ewan Lloyd, apart from when he's at fullback.
I'll move on, Jake.
Yeah, so re-signing news then. So Roger Williams, he signed a new deal with the Dragons. Very pleased about that. 31-year-old in his 7th season now, and he's racked up 123 appearances, and he's hit double figures in every campaign with the Dragons. So yeah, like I said, really pleased about that. Probably does signal the end of Dane Blacker. And no disrespect to Dane, I think that's probably for the best, if I'm honest. But we got some good young scrum halves coming through now. So yeah, very pleased about that. And then the Scarlets, Tommy Lewis, he signed a new deal. He's been out for a while with injury, hasn't he? But yeah, he signed a new deal. And Sam Parry, Wales soccer Sam Parry, he signed a new Ospreys deal. So he's made 168 appearances so far. And he's 4th on the Ospreys all-time try scorer list with 43 tries. Did you know that, Nick?
I didn't know that, but I'm not
There you go.
surprised. Although he's probably not very happy with Mark Jones's new way of playing.
No, probably not. No. Yeah, that's all the news I got anyway for this week.
Well, I have got one little bit to add to that we've been promised an announcement this week from the Scarlets, a new signing, possibly Thursday, but that might move. But we've been promised a new signing this week. No idea who, where,
you know exactly who it is. You just don't want to get into trouble.
Shut up.
No idea who, but Wales Online have literally just printed out an article saying where he's going. And we knew about it for months. He might be from Exeter. Oops.
Oh,
did I let the cat out of the bag?
Oh, no,
I didn't say your name.
Christians.
No.
Oh God, no! I'm going to get in trouble now. I'm going to have to cut that bit.
Cardiff might sign him by mistake.
Bloody hell! I'm going to have to cut that bit.
You don't have to cut anything. I didn't say your name. I didn't say your name.
You didn't say anything.
I didn't say your name. It's already in Wales Online. It's literally in Wales Online. So you don't have to cut anything.
And it was mentioned on that Scrum 5 podcast this morning. About
yeah, it was. It's on the Scrum 5. Yeah, you don't need to cut anything, Lee. Everyone knows. It's not a secret, mate. Everybody knows. Joe Morgans is going to Scarlets. Oops.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You might have to cut that bit.
I'm definitely going to have to cut that bit, Jim.
Oh, God. Okay, go on then. Move on.
So anyway, yeah, Scarlets are announcing somebody later this week. May
His
well
name
be
sounds suspiciously like Mo Forkings.
Fucking hell, you boys. Anyway, Scarlets are signing somebody this week. They'll be announcing it later this week. And we shall wait with bated breath, eager to know who it will be, the big name signing. So anyway, there is somebody else coming. We've been promised over the next 12 weeks, one bit of signing news per week. So that's what we've been promised. So
look forward to that. Wonder who it is.
I've had enough editing.
I wonder if he's Welsh qualified.
Oh, right. Let's move on, right?